Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make an end card for all your YouTube videos. So to do this, we're going to go to picmonkey.com and do the edit, and you're going to choose the thumbnail or YouTube selections of your choice. We are then going to use the canvas color and texture to make a background that we like. I'm choosing the blue, and we're going to hit apply, and then we'll go down to textures and hit the stars that we like, and we're going to play around with it a little bit until we get the color that we like. I'm going to go for more of a cotton candy look here that you'll see in a minute. It takes me a second to find one that I like. I was struggling a little bit. I knew what I was going to do beforehand, but then I kind of forgot. So here we go. Here's a cotton candy looking color that I liked, and we're going to play with it until we get the right lighting and fade, and then we will hit apply. So once that is done, I'm looking around and trying to figure out what I'm going to do next, and I'm looking for the arrows and the swirls to add some decoration to my end card. It takes me a second to find it, so just bear with me. We're going to go under the doodles, I think, and the lines and the arrows, and then we find what I'm looking for. So one moment with me. Thank you. There we go. So we're going to go down to the swirly whirly thingamabobs, and we're going to put those on the top of the screen, and I want it to fill the entire top border. So I'm going to make it the size that I like, and then I'm going to duplicate it, and then I'll duplicate it again. But then we see that the sizing is off, so then I will just adjust the sizing a little bit so it fits the whole side. Once those are adjusted, I'm going to change the color of each one of them, and I'm kind of going for a gradient type looking feel, so each of them are going to be a different color but in the same shade family. So now we are moving on to the text portion of the end card. I'm using one of my own fonts here. The font I'm using is called Chasing Hearts, and you can download it from 100fonts.com. I love that site. A lot of my fonts actually come from that. They're a lot of fun, and they're different, and they make your videos and your end cards look spectacular. So here I'm going to use that font, and I'm going to have the watch more videos text added, and we will play with the sizing a little bit and adjust the text box and adjust where we put that on the screen to make it look the way we want it to look. So now that we have positioned that, we're going to now type subscribe, and we're going to use the same font, Chasing Hearts, and we're going to play again with the sizing and the coloring to get the look that we want, and we'll place it on the screen of where we want our subscribe button or picture to be. So now that we have those placed, we're going to find the arrow that we like. I like the swirly ones again with the colored in point, and we're going to play around with the position of those for each of the subscribe area and the watch my videos. We're also going to send that to back so it's behind the font but above the overlay of the cotton candy background that we have, so it doesn't distract you from what you're trying to read. And we will also change the color of the arrow and the positioning to make sure that it's pointing where we want to point and not going to be off the screen too much. Now I'm wanting to add a little bit more decoration, so I'm going to go to the butterfly overlay, and I'm going to pick this one that I have. It's on my other end cards that I've always used. I'm always changing on my end cards a little bit, but I really like the butterflies, so I play with the coloring a little bit to match the look of the blues and the pinks and the purples that I'm going for until I find just the right shade that I like. So now you're going to choose a label to put just above your subscribe arrow and subscribe text. This is where your profile picture of your YouTube channel is going to go, so your future subscribers can click it so they can subscribe easier. You should make it a background that complements your profile picture that you already have, yet still goes along with the color scheme of your end card. Now that that is done, we're going to move on to the social media. You want all of your watchers to be able to follow you on your Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever you're opening up to your subscribers. So we're going to use the same font, Chasing Hearts, and we're going to play around with the placement, the size, and the color like we did before with the subscribe and the watch more videos text. Using your browser, you're going to search for your social media pictures, icons, and you're going to want to make sure that they are transparent backgrounds so it overlays well on your end card. For this case, we're using Twitter and we are using Instagram. Once you find one you like, you're going to save it to your desktop so it's easier for access. As you see, I'm looking a little bit to make sure I find the one that I want, and that is the one that I end up choosing. Now that both of them are saved, we are going to go to overlays and we're going to choose from my computer, and you're going to pick both the Twitter and the Instagram icon. You can only do one at a time, so do it singly and then size it to the way you want it and place it on the end card where you'd like it to go. My username for both Twitter and Instagram are the same, so I'm going to put my username right under both icons instead of putting the icons under icons and then having my username by each of them, because to me that doesn't really make sense. And now we are almost done. The last thing I want to do is add my channel's name, Ricky's Corner. And I'm going to use the same font because we want cohesiveness. Again, it's Chasing Hearts. You can download it from 100fonts.com. And again, it takes me a while to figure out the color that I want and the placement that I want, so just bear with me here. And I'm going to add one more overlay, and we're going to put the fireworks in there, and we're going to put that behind the channel's name. So we're going to place it there, and we're going to send it behind text, send it to back, so the text goes over it, and then we're going to size it a little bit to get the right size that we want. So now that we're done, we're going to save our end card. We are going to hit the save button at the top of the screen and change it to Sean. This is the nicest way to save it, biggest file, most clarity. It's going to look the best on your screen. And you're going to save it as a name that you will remember and that makes sense for what you're using it for. And then obviously you're going to hit save to my computer. It's automatically going to save it to your downloads. So I usually, when it opens up, I will move to desktop so it's easier for me to access when needed. And that is how you make end cards for your YouTube videos using PicMonkey. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and I'll be sure to answer them. And don't forget to subscribe for my future videos.